Welcome back to Tips and Tricks with me, Anna. Today I will be talking about hair care, and how to style it with heatless curls using two methods: sock curl and don't come at me. It was literally a rope string. Honestly, before I start, I was kind of craving food. I got the iconic Lucky Charms going on. Your girl does not do dairy. So we got the silk milk. Say this first. Oh, I gotta take down this hair. Yes, I used his shirt because I just feel like it's better quality on my hair. See, I have wavy hair. It's not curly, but it's not straight either. It's somewhere in between. My hair, when it dries, it gets really weird. This gets straight. This gets straight and curly. It's a hot mess. So for right now, I'm gonna brush through my hair. Here's a tip. When you brush the top, do not brush down. You're gonna lose that volume. Brush up and up. Like that. And continue it on both sides. And get even more volume, flip your head over and brush underneath. For this next part, everything is upside down. I have this leave-it conditioner because my hair gets flat really easily, so I have to be careful with what I put on my hair. This does not weigh it down, and it is the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Weightless Perfect Leave-In Lotion. And the next, mousse. Mousse is going to be your best friend. This is the Tresemme Extra Hold. It's the only thing that holds my hair. And first things first, you're going to get this, put a little bit on your fingers, rub it together, and only put it at the ends. This whole section right here. When you come to this, do not forget your roots. These are your roots. You're going to massage that end. Then you're going to get your ends. Now that you got something like this going on, this is one of my favorite tricks that I have learned for volume. Take this clip right here, just a claw clip, go like this, follow right where your roots are at, through the middle. Go like this and pull, clip. Like that. And leave it. And then the rest of your hair, pull it back. Ta-da! Now I'm going to wait at least 20 to 30 minutes because I have to go somewhere. Here's the kicker though. The longer you leave it in, the longer it will stay. So sometimes I leave it up to an hour just going about doing other stuff. Especially if I'm going to leave it in my hair, my curls and everything, overnight. Alrighty guys, it is time for the big reveal. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not too bad. But you see how much, like, if I left it in longer, of course I would have more. But I just spent about like 20, 30 minutes. Yeah. Now, here comes the next step. Always, always, always use a heat protectant. Yes. But here's the thing though. You can let your hair air dry. I personally wouldn't. I would use a dryer on my hair because when your hair is damp and your hair is wet, even when you go to bed with wet hair, you're trapping all that bacteria because it's moist. It's a dark place. Like, it's all in your roots. It's all in your hair. So it's better for you to actually use a hair dryer than letting it dry, air dry. So grab a heat protectant and put it all over your hair. And now that I have added my heat protectant, I'm going to be using this dryer. Flip your head over to get the most volume when you dry your roots. Now that you got something like this going on, you know you got the right idea. But you see what I mean? It's like... Now, I know I said heatless curls. Honestly, you can skip this if you really want to. But the other thing that I use, you don't have to. I do it because I get this. And if I don't use it, it's gonna get flat. But this right here is by Revlon. Holy grail. It helps me with so much. I'm gonna start out by brushing my hair so that way whenever I put the heat brush through it, it's not gonna hurt. With that being said though, like I said, you could honestly skip this part depending on your hair type. But my hair's funny and it doesn't like to listen. So this is what I have to do. For this next part, you want to half your hair up. Take your hair, put it behind the roller, twist it around, pull down, and then slowly go up. And when the heat is on, go here, slowly go down, pull up, and just continue that. Turn it, and go down. That you get a little curl like this, just cup it and put it away and move on to the other side. When you have something like this, take your hair, push it to the other side, and clip it. Take part of it down, but leave the top part, especially if you have bangs, up and work on that. Same concept, then we're moving to the other side. Grab the top portion and clip it away. Now this is where the interesting part happens. I'm gonna take 2 socks, just any type of sock. If you have more hair, you're gonna want a bigger and longer sock. If you have short hair, you can just use one of these. But all you wanna do is take this and half it, because this one's gonna go here, and then to have volume in the back, you're gonna put one here. So, put the half back down, just back here, and pull out your bang. Take your bangs part, brush it through. I like to work on the front back from your face and turn it on. Kind of on, low. And then you're going to combine them together and just do this direction. While it is still hot, I'm gonna come here, take this sock, and put it over and get all your ends wrapped into one, and then pull up, go under, kind of like a roller. The open part you're gonna leave, fold over the opposite side, like that. Take the whole part, get your fingers in between, and pull on top of it. It's like a little snowball. Ta-da! Same concept, roll it through the end, roll it through there. Take the side, lay it on top. The open part of it, put your fingers through, and put it on top of it. This next part, I decided to add a little bit of oil. It's my jojoba oil. Take it like that, put it through my ends. Also, if you're doing it without the brush and you want to do it regardless, you can half your hair and section these two, leave this part down, put a little bit of oil if you like. Here's the last and final part. This part's kind of tricky. So, make sure they're even, take it and pull it back. That way, it's just not gonna be staying in your face all day. Clip it up, put this behind your ears, and then here comes the fun part. Take a strand and flip it over, and then take the next and flip it over all the way until you get down at the bottom. Something like this. Here, flip. Take a little section like that. Now that you're at the end and you got something like this going on, you want to take the ends and put it in your mouth. Now that you got something like this going on, gently remove your claw clip so that way it does not fall. Just keep it right there. You're going to take your two ends and tie them on top. Once you get it secure like this, now you have to wait. Honestly, if you were going to bed, put on a silk bonnet when I go to bed and then go to sleep and take it down. But I'm going to be leaving it for like an hour and then I'll come back with the result.
A few moments later.
Now it is time to see the end result. Just gonna take this down and untie it. Now, I know I'm not gonna get as much height and as much curl because I only left it in for an hour. If I was to leave it overnight, I know I would get more volume. But it's time to take off the top. There we go with this part. And then we got the back. Alright. Now, I know my hair does not like to stay. So, here's how we're looking. And I'm gonna go put in that hairspray. Here's some of my bangs. Remember, guys, this is just an hour. You wait overnight, it's gonna look so much better. And here is a tutorial for heatless curl. I hope this helped. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments.